Hey Diamonds, welcome back. Let's just run through this, okay? We got a lot to talk about. We got spiritual attack, contemplation in the reverse, looking within in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is love that lasts. All right. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I think you're confusing spiritual attack with spiritual deflection. All I can hear is the devil made me do it and the devil show is busy. No, he's not. Because here's the thing. I don't know who knows or doesn't know this, but the devil can't just openly attack you. The devil actually has to go to God and ask for permission to attack you. So, with that being said, okay, are spiritual attacks real? Absolutely. Okay. Do we have haters? Yeah. Are there people praising us to our faces and secretly whispering and talking and praying for our downfall behind our backs? Yeah. Are there people who purposely, um, you know, give bad advice, tell you the wrong thing, in hopes that you'll fall flat on your face? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But this ain't that, okay? Because we got contemplation and looking within in the reverse. This is spiritual deflection, okay? You don't want to take the time to do the work. You don't want to hold yourself accountable. You don't want to hold yourself responsible, okay? You don't want to admit that quite possibly you're afraid, but yet you want to love that lasts, okay? You want depth. All right. You want the real deal. You want somebody you can trust. You want somebody you can grow with, but yet you ain't doing none of the work. Okay, none of the real work that it takes to achieve that. What you're doing is saying, the devil show is busy. The devil made me do it. Okay. No, you're giving the devil too daggone much credit, and that's the reason why the devil even exists. Okay, because whatever power you think that the devil has, you gave it to him. All right. Because let me explain something, you guys. In this energy, okay, if a person has this kind of power, meaning if all of your problems are external, okay, if a person can really do something to you in that way, okay, then doesn't that suggest that the exact same person has the power to make it stop? Right? Okay, so how much power does some external force have over your daggone life? All right, this looking within in the reverse is the reverse hangman. Okay, you're refusing the perspective shift. Okay, you're refusing the ego death. All right, you are you're refusing to, like I said, take any accountability or any ownership of whatever you're going through right now. I just recently made a post on Facebook that said, if the door is locked, then the problem is the lock. Okay, but if the door isn't locked, then the question becomes, why am I still here? All I got to do is turn the knob. Fear, perhaps? Okay, because you know something, you guys? Sometimes the fear ain't in being stuck. Sometimes the fear is realizing that you're not. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, it takes courage to open that door. All right, because you might know what's on the other side of it. You understand what I'm saying? And that is that's what you're avoiding. Okay, that is spiritual deflection. All right, it's scary. Okay, so what are you doing? You're staying in what you consider to be a sweet spot. Okay, um, so because you know what's there. Okay, you don't know what's on the other side. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. This is case in point. You won't even think about it. You won't even take the time to think about it. You're just in this, the devil made me do it type energy, okay? And this is a spiritual attack. Most times when I talk to people about spiritual attack, I often lead with, it's the people you surround yourself with, okay? But again, this ain't that. This is spiritual deflection. There is a huge difference. Anybody want to know more? You know what to do. Bless your hearts. I love you. Bye.